if I sang out of tune, would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. I wanna get down with my friend. I just keep trying with my friend. I wanna get out with my friend. I just hold on with my friend. What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? Oh no. How do I feel about the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? I know you're sad goodbye, my friend. I just keep trying with my friend. I wanna get out with my friend. I just hold on with my friend. I need someone to love. All I need is somebody. Love will have love. Nobody knows what I'm showing. A little love. I wanna get down with my friends. I just keep trying with my friends. I get out with my friends. You believe in a love at first sight? I'm certain it happens all the time. What do you see when you turn on the light? I don't see too much, but it sure feels like mine. I get by with my friends. I just keep trying with my friends. I wanna get out of my friends. I just hold on with my friends. Don't you know I need some just can't make it on your own. And this crazy world, you need to have your friends to help you make it down this road. We just put some love in our heart.
Good evening. Welcome to another edition of the Quaran-Film Challenge. We are back again for our fifth take. We've been doing this for over a month now. It's been a fun way to stay sane and be creative throughout the pandemic, as we've all been stuck at home. The stuff that's been submitted has blown my socks off each and every week, and this week is no different. We've got 11 films to watch. Unfortunately, there were 12 scripts submitted, so one script did not make it into a film. Apologies to Keith. Your script is not a film tonight, but that's okay. We've got 11 great films to watch. Keith made one, so he will still be included tonight in the festivities. There was a bit of a twist this time. So the challenge this week, the theme was secrets. The required line of dialogue was, "I don't want to lie anymore." Now, the original 6 of us that started with the very first Quaran-Film Challenge, a bunch of the filmmakers kept bugging me to do a weekend where they'd get to shoot a script that they wrote rather than swapping. They've made a bunch of movies using the things that they had around their apartments or their houses, and they wanted to kind of write a script that would fit what would best work for what they had at their homes. So for tonight, Mox took the week off, so the other 5 of us, myself, Darren, Tom, Kirsten, Nick, and Brandon, we've shot our own material. So it's a little bit of a twist on the regular show. The other 7 films, 6 films, I guess. The other 6 films are all the same kind of rules as before. So all script swaps. Filmmakers woke up on Saturday morning to someone else's script. They don't know who it was yet. So we'll still be doing a reveal at the end of the show of who wrote what. But for those 5 of us, spoiler alert, we wrote our own stories this week. Hopefully there's some nice surprises in there. I may have taken the opportunity to break a few too many rules when it comes to this challenge. But you know what? I'm running the thing, so who cares? What are you going to do about it? I think we should probably get into it. We've got 42 minutes and 44 seconds worth of films to watch. Another sort of gamut of different films. I think this time we definitely have swayed a little more towards the thriller horror genre, but there's some comedy in there too. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll see you guys on the other side. Enjoy the films. Sit back, relax, grab your drink, and enjoy the Quaran-Film.
Hey.
Hey, Daria, how are you? How are things?
I'm
Yeah, great. Great. So, how's the draft going?
great.
Send me some pages. I want to start setting up some meetings.
Sure.
So, I'll be waiting for your email.
Bye. Yeah? Why?
Well, I got your pages. I mean, gallows humor is one thing, but... Daria?
Freudian slip?
Freudian slip? There's like 12 pages of this, Daria. Daria.
Who am I kidding? I don't want to lie anymore.
Hit me! Is that even possible? No! Your father was recycling! Oh!
Tout le monde a des secrets. Cette chose qui les tient debout toute la nuit. Une pensée lancinante. Une phobie. Cette chose que nous devons tout concourir. Je ne veux pas mentir. Plus de nuit de cette façon. Et tout, des chuchotements aux larmes. Disons simplement que cela doit se terminer d'une manière ou d'une autre. Évidemment, pas ce soir.
Dear Anne, if you're reading this, I'm already gone. Please, don't try to find me. You won't. I'm sorry.
You don't know us, but we know you. You're hard to find, Canary. Don't worry. We won't tell. Attached are the answers you've been looking for. The question is, are you brave enough?
I thought I had a shot at a normal life with you. But some secrets are just too big to bury.
So I was watching this documentary called Third Eye Spies, and the CIA basically was experimenting with ESP and, like, tracking people down with just their minds.
That's cool.
Really now? What was I talking about?
I don't know, a documentary about, eyes? Hey, do you want to get out of here? You know, like a vacation?
Vacation? Where'd we go?
Disneyland? Guam?
Okay, I feel like you just thought of that now.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just, tired. Stressed and all that. Work.
Okay, get some rest.
Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow.
I believed once that there was nothing more valuable than knowledge, more worth fighting for than the truth. But as I stare once more into its ugly face, I find myself wishing I could unknow it. I love you, Anne, but I don't want to lie anymore. I made my choice, and there's no going back. It's time to give the people the chance to make their choice.
The U.S. Department of Defense has released a new video of what the Pentagon is calling unidentified aerial phenomena.
I'm just glad we could talk about this. I don't want to lie anymore.
Do you honestly think that they would release this footage if the Martians weren't already here? The White House is laddering this information! Wake up, sheeple!
Bullshit. The fuck?
Are you seeing this UFO shit?
There's a guy in my driveway.
It's aliens.
It's not aliens, it's just some guy standing in my driveway.
Spooky. Maybe it's aliens like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
You're no help. Wait, he's gone.
So you're saying I shouldn't call Donald Sutherland?
I'll call you back. Can I help you?
you.
Terry, you busy right now? I could use an ear.
Yeah, I'm free. What's going on?
It's about the guy I've been seeing.
Right. Will. From the Instagram stories.
We've been on 4 dates now, and he's solid. Classy, well-spoken, quality taste in music. But he's getting too affectionate.
What do you mean?
He's already entered the pet name stage. We were keeping it light and casual, and then he goes and blindsides me with Beansprout.
Hold up. Bean sprout?
I've had some time to think about it, and I just can't see anything serious with him. Or anyone, for that matter.
Well, keep some distance from him for a while. See where it leads you.
Yeah, that might be for the best. Please tell me your love life is at least faring better than mine.
I mean, there's someone I have in mind, yeah. I just don't know how to approach them.
Have you tried, I don't know, telling her? Just spitting it out?
Okay. Well, person I've had on my mind is you, Mary. It's you. You still there?
Right. I gotta go.
Well, at least they didn't call her Bean Sprout.
Where do I even begin? It goes so far back, or maybe it just started. Time is so funny these days. You know, there's a beauty in moving through the dark. Unseen, unspoken, entirely free, albeit isolating at times. But I don't want to tell lies anymore, and winter jackets are too heavy for summertime. Everything was done in secret. A nod, an elusive note. Nothing could be tracked. And then one day the code phrase was delivered. I didn't know what the phrase would be, but I knew I would know it when I saw it. Stepping into action is both terrifying and invigorating. Like sucking on a 9-volt battery, and I know you know what I'm talking about.
And he hasn't shown up yet?
No.
Okay, so recap time.
Okay.
You and this person are super secret flirting.
Yeah.
Like, so super secret that no one would ever know.
Yeah.
Like, so super secret that even you almost didn't know.
Exactly.
And now you're at a super secret union spot.
Now you're getting it.
And did you tell this person about the super secret spot?
Have you been listening at all?
Right, super secret. So you're at the super secret spot. Alone?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to be the one to say this, but I think you might just be secretly dating yourself.
That's very plausible.
over for wine?
Mm-hmm.
Be here in 10.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been okay. My sleep's been a little bit on and off, but maybe I'm just a little bit more anxious lately. But I was checking my meds, and it looks like actually, I'm not doing okay. Have you heard of this thing called sleep paralysis? Well, I've been getting it a lot lately, and it's kind of freaking me out. Well, sometimes, people wake up and they can't move, and they see a demon in their room. No, it's not a dream. It's not a nightmare. I can feel it. Listen to me. Listen. I don't want to lie anymore. I don't want to lie. This thing, it knows what I did.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Lee. How are you?
Yeah. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Oh, we're good. What's new?
Yeah, you know, just, trying to stay sane.
How's work?
Yes, great. Just great. Actually, I don't want to lie anymore. Got this deadline, and my roommate will shut the fuck up. And, to be honest, it's driving me a little insane.
Oh, well, that's his music. It's so loud.
Yeah, thanks. I'm sure I'll work it out. You know, do you mind if I call you back? I gotta get this shit done. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Love you.
Love you too. Hey, Mom, just calling you back. Sorry about before. Work so stressful.
Music didn't help.
Yeah, it's funny you should mention that. Actually, I went and spoke to him, and we managed to work something out. Yeah, I don't think we'll be hearing from him anymore.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Did you wash your hands?
Oh, yeah, Mom. Yeah, I made sure I washed my hands after I went outside. Yeah. Never know, right? Touch things again. Got that deadline, and now that I got some quiet, I can probably get this done. So, yeah. Tell Dad I said hi, and I'll call you tomorrow.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
I had a really good time last night.
I've got like a super busy day, so I'm not really a morning person.
Okay.
Okay. What the? Oh no. I barely know this guy, and now I'm expected to quarantine with him for 14 days?
You say that, but you did just have intercourse together.
Oh, please. That's like a handshake in the gay community.
Which, from what I've read, is a great way for the virus to spread. Coronavirus and handshakes, of course. Hey, what's the elbow bump of the gay community?
Rimming. Look, this is a fling. Casual sex. Nothing more. We know what it is, so no one gets hurt. Wilfred said he was into that type of arrangement, but I am not convinced he is. I mean, last time, he left a toothbrush here. And now he's talking about going to a farmer's market next weekend.
That son of a bitch is trying to attach strings.
Exactly. I've been meaning to rip the Band-Aid off for a while, but I haven't because, well, you know, why ruin a good thing? But cohabitate for a fortnight? Cook meals together? Let him just add whatever he wants to my streaming lists? That's anarchy. No way. No. Nope. Not happening. Bob Woolsey is an island.
Hey, making some coffee. You want some?
Yes. Okay, pal. Thanks. Thank you. You see what I mean? This guy's a psycho.
You gotta ask him to leave, but do it politely. Leave the door open so in a couple weeks when all this coronavirus stuff blows over, you can bang him again. But close the door physically when he leaves. Figurative door open, literal door closed.
You know I don't do confrontations.
So confront him without actually confronting him. Look, there's this thing I figured out a few years ago where you get the person to believe the thing you want them to believe, so they do the thing you want them to do without explicitly telling them. It takes some time, but it has a pretty good success rate.
So you're suggesting I gaslight him?
Oh, there's a term for that now?
What have you got?
Imagine this. Are you imagining? Great. First, grab the bleach from under the sink. Second, pour it directly into his coffee. Yada, 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 he's dead as shit. Thirdly, and most important thing, get rid of the body. Fourth and final thing, have a snack. You deserve it.
I am not going to prison over this. Figure out what they can indict me on and, back it off a bit.
I got it. You fake having the disease.
They have a pill for that now. It's basically cured.
No, not that disease. The other one. The topical one. The one that comes with a fashion accessory.
Oh, I don't feel good. I think my head aches and I might have fluid in my lungs. You should probably get out of here while the getting's good.
I mean, if you're sick, I'm probably sick already anyway. You can be asymptomatic for up to 5 days, according to Beer Daddy Trudeau. Oh my God, you're burning up. Don't worry, I won't abandon you.
So none of that worked. Plus, I found out Wilfred is equally as caring as he is stupid. I'm not burning up. My head's a cool 98.6 degrees on a bad day.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to say, but I think we can do this. I mean, you've pushed people away before, right? Lauren, for example.
Oh, you're referring to the situation over a decade ago when I, as a gay man, was friends with a straight woman who became sexually attracted to me because I was in the closet and had yet to tell anyone, besides you and my parents and my physician. That's the situation you're describing as me driving someone away?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was busy trying to add Lauren to this video chat. It was hard to find her because her last name's different. Who changes their name, by the way?
Bob? Andrew!
Hey, Lauren! Quick question. By the way, you look great. What's it been, 5-6 years? So coronavirus, huh? Crazy. Anyways, what made you fall out of love with Bob?
Oh, boy. So many things.
Hey!
I mean, number one, and I think the most obvious, is he was gay.
Is gay.
Well, to be fair, you were gay back then, too. Past tense is still a tense.
He's pretty selfish. I mean, he's so terrified of confrontation that he'll lie, dodge, stoop to just about any low to avoid telling someone how he really feels.
I feel seen.
If you could boil down all of his failings and shortcomings and missed opportunities into one behavior, what would that behavior be?
Oh. Oh, that's easy.
Hey, where did you keep disappearing off to?
I don't want to lie anymore. We're going to get to know each other really well over the next little while, so I need to introduce you to my best friend, Andrew. My friendship with him explains more about me than anything I could ever say.
Hello, Wilfred. Interesting name, by the way. I have some questions about that we'll circle back to later. Anyways, my name is Andrew. Anyone that Bob gets close to is also close to me by default. I guess you could say I'm the COVID-19 of people.
Are you sure you don't want to stay?
I think I'll brave the virus.
Well, see ya. Who knew my most despicable character trait was being friends with you?
Oh, I think that's been clear for some time. Now let's patch in my Uncle Terry Warburton. He's got a line on some Croatian toilet paper. It's quarter ply, awful stuff. But we're going to sell it outside of the Walmart. Undercut those fascist pieces of shit. Drink a few beer, whatever happens, happens. 2 meters apart, of course. You in?
Yeah, I'm fucking in.
All right, bring a knife.
I did tell you that I broke some rules, so I apologize to the filmmakers. That was myself and Andrew Menzies. We used to have a web series called Bob and Andrew, obviously, that we shot over a decade ago. We shot the first episode. It was during the Olympics. The Vancouver Olympics were going on, and I remember we were shooting our first episode. So when we decided, the five of us, to shoot our own material this week, I kind of thought, hey, this might be an opportunity just to make a Bob and Andrew episode, which we haven't done since, I think the last one we shot was maybe like 2011 or 2012. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you, Lauren, for helping us out with that. We put the line of dialogue in there, but other than that, the rest of the rules were kind of out the window. So thank you, everybody, for indulging us in that. Great work from everybody else as well. It was funny, actually, the five of us that did our own scripts, I was getting text messages from quite a few of the filmmakers saying, you know, oh man, it's so much more difficult to write for yourself. And even within the shooting of it, it's funny, when you've written the script, you've got a pretty clear idea of what you want to happen. And when that doesn't really happen, when those challenges get thrown at you, it's a little bit different than when you've got somebody else's script. It's an interesting thing about this challenge that I think was only highlighted by the fact that a few people shot their own movies this week, where when you're just handed a script and you have to make it work, and you've got a little bit more sort of freedom to interpret, you're not so sort of locked into whatever you had in your head. I think it's almost easier in a lot of ways. So it really underlined the idea of this challenge, and the fact that we stumbled on kind of a cool format with the original format of it. So again, apologies to Keith. You know what? Go out and shoot that script. I think that'd be a lot of fun. For this next week coming up, take 6, we have, I'm going to put this up. Actually, sorry, before I get to that, I'm going to reveal who wrote what. So, Coffee is for Closers was written by Lee Shorten. Ghost in a Box was written by Michael Nevada. Le Rêve des Oignons is Darren. Beautiful Lies was written by Nick Meunier and Jessica Cole. Do Not Send was written by, find in my notes, Ashley Bratkin. They're already here. Obviously, Nick and Brandon wrote that one. Boiling Point was written by Patricio Mendoza. The Rendezvous from Kirsten. The Nightmare from Tom. If He Hollers was written by Ryan Patton-Degenstein. Sorry, Ryan. And of course, The Fling, written by myself and Andrew Menzies. And we may have had a little bit too much fun doing that. For next week, we have a fun, I hope it's fun. We kind of made the line of dialogue a little bit more challenging this next round. So for the next round, sorry, I should have had this ready to go. We are going to be doing survival as the theme. So interpret that as you will. Maybe, you know, what you need to survive is not quite as basic as, you know, other people. Maybe it's a bag of chips that you need and it's a comedy. Who knows? The line of dialogue is incomprehensible, doesn't even begin to describe it. So a bit of a challenge. Try and work that in as best you can. Again, as always, if we get 6 people or more to participate, we will do the challenge. If not, then unfortunately I'm not going to run it. I want to have at least 6 films to do the challenge, to sort of swap scripts properly. But people keep submitting films, so let's keep doing it. The Quaran-Film Challenge at gmail.com is where you should send those scripts by midnight Friday night. Get those in there and then wake up Saturday to someone else's script and shoot it. We'll be back to regular programming. Everybody will be getting a swapped script next week. So yeah, hope you're staying safe and staying sane. Enjoy your weekend, whether you're making movies or not. And we'll see you next week. Adios.